going to be a slugfest this Saturday. Good evening and welcome to 630 Point of View. I'm Chris Berg. Thanks so much for joining us. We are working to get Azra Nomani here on the show. Talk a little about the Muslim reform movement that she is starting to lead. We're trying to get that hooked up on Skype. So what we're going to do is we're going to move our second segment to our first segment tonight, which is great news for all you out there because that means Valley News Live Beth Hool is joining us, and we're going to be talking about the big game coming up this Saturday. As always, thank you for being here for the Bison Breakdown segment.
It's about being a team player.
I appreciate that very, very much.
And the Bison are looking for some team players this weekend, that's for sure. It's going to be a tough matchup with Northern Iowa. I mean, I know, again, I'm asking you to put aside your allegiance to Northern Iowa and have an unbiased opinion on this one, Chris Berg. But, you know,
I can do that.
I was expecting to be cut off way before I finished.
Well, here's what I want to get at, because you've got some theories, if you will, about Carson Wentz possibly taking the field.
Yeah, no chance he's taking the field.
But that's not what Coach Klein said about the green helmets.
And I am so excited to see him playing this game. I'm excited to see him having some of that gamesmanship and getting involved in it. I think it's exciting. This is what you want to see your head coach do. I mean, you see it all over the place in college football. And I think it's him really 100% comfortable in that coaching role, you know, in that head coaching role. I think it's a fun one, but I think there's no chance we see Carson Wentz at all taking the field on Saturday. I think he'll run out in his pads. I think he'll be out there. I think he'll be running around. I think he'll throw the ball a little bit pregame. I think they're going to sell it. But here's the thing. I asked to speak to Carson Wentz this week. I was told, okay. Today I received word Carson's not available to the media today. So we didn't get to talk to him. We didn't get to ask him if he's really going to play. I got to see him throw the ball a little bit on Saturday. He looked okay, but I didn't see it thrown anywhere over 5-10 yards or anything like that. He didn't catch any passes, which I know, as Alex Egan has told me, quarterbacks rarely catch the football when they're warming up. But he wasn't taking any contact on that wrist in any way, shape, or form. So I think he's warming up. I think this is huge for Northern Iowa to have to prepare for two quarterbacks, because call our bluff, you never know.
Right.
And in other terms, I think it's great for Carson to have scouts and NFL teams know that he's back and he's working and he is throwing the ball, because that means a lot for him in the future as well, that he's going to have this much time before he makes it to that Senior Bowl.
The other big news that came out earlier this week, we are bringing back the green helmets, the Harvester helmets.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're playing this game. Here's the thing. Jeff Kulpak from the Forum, he asked in this press conference on Monday, so if we see the green helmets, do we know Carson Wentz is playing? And I think, now this is always a captain's decision, what they play. And I think they said, let's go for it. Let's sell it. Let's sell it all the way. And they did, because it was a couple of hours after the press conference that we received that NDSU equipment tweet that they were going to be wearing the Harvest helmets, and that's something that usually comes out on Friday afternoons. So I think they're playing the game 100%, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Because, like I said earlier, this is going to be a street fight on Saturday. They think they should have won a few years ago in the Dome. They just barely lost the last time in the Dome. They took it pretty well to them in the Uni Dome last year.
Yes.
So let's talk about this 1-2 punch that's now occurred over the season. They got Aaron Bailey and this running back. You're going to go on that one. But by the way, whoa. You said in your 6 o'clock news that this defensive team said they weren't ready to see Aaron Bailey.
No.
How are you not ready for the
because
top
NDSU knows that their weakness has been the backfield. That they have their two cornerbacks who have experience, but they're both a little banged up, and that the safeties are all new. They lost Colton Heagle and they lost Christian Dudzik, who had started every game since they ever started, which in their freshman year. They started every game of their career. So, yes, I think that they thought they were going to see Sawyer Cole-Morgan most of that game, that they might bring Aaron Bailey in for a play or two, but they were going to see Sawyer Cole-Morgan because he was able to threaten the Bison where they were at their weakest, which is in that backfield. And so they were prepared for that. And then all of a sudden, Cole-Morgan takes a hit. He gets a concussion. And they thought maybe, okay, we'll see Aaron Bailey a little bit here. But Cole-Morgan never came back. Nobody knew that he had a concussion until I think I found out like end of the third quarter.
But what also got exposed by Cole-Morgan, he's not the fastest guy in the world.
No,
obviously, quarterbacks can run and get yards.
And that's my point, Chris. This defense did not play well. I think if the Bison defense plays half as well as they did in that first round in October against Northern Iowa, they're going to have no problem against the Panthers. Seriously, I think you look at this, like you said, Cole-Morgan, who's not fast and is not known for running, had no problem against the Bison. This was a game, first quarter, or first half and second half, because the Bison defense did not play well. The Bison defense, since this game, you can say what you want about the South Dakota game, but it started at Northern Iowa that the Bison defense wasn't playing very well. and I think they play half as good. They've got no problem. I put all my confidence there. Absolutely.
No problem stopping Bailey and a running back by the name of Smith, who both put up 200 yards last week.
They're not going to have 400 yards on the Bison. No, absolutely not. Not rushing. No chance.
Okay, so
I think Bailey, yes, he'll have a couple, but I think he's not going to destroy them and dismantle them like they did. How many times did you see Bison football players diving after Bailey last time?
Here's
it
what
was
I want to get your
embarrassing.
take on. You look at the UNI defensive line.
Oh, now you want my
super
take.
athletic. Okay. Oh yeah, what they're going to do offensively. They've also got Kilfoy, the other DB that they've got. Hall is a stud. So they got a really tough defense. The offense last week against Montana, which typically a Big Sky defense is not that good. The offense only put up 17 points. They've got to be way more productive this week. What are they going to do to counter the UNI defense?
Yeah, I think they're going to have a tough time running the football against Northern Iowa's defense. I think they've got a lot of really strong tools there, absolutely. I think that's going to be the toughest part. That's why I said this defense is going to be the part that's going to win the game again, I think, this week. But, you know, I'm interested to see if they can reconnect on the passing game a little bit. Last week, we didn't really see it. Last week, I don't think they really needed to, so they didn't try maybe as many you know, outs and routes as they would have. But I know that we have seen Easton Stick be able to hit those passes. We've seen the receivers make those catches, and I think it's just going to be an opportunity for them to step up. I think they also, gosh, the receivers have had a heck of a break, to say the least. You look at Missouri State, you look at the bye week, and then last week they didn't really have to do anything.
So statement, it's true. All right, let's talk about Saturday morning, 10 a.m., the Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show. You've got some alums showing up. Who's
That's right.
We've
got plenty of alumni showing up, and we're going to shoot that tomorrow night at Herd and Horns. So if you'd like to come out and check it out, we're shooting that on Thursday night at 7 o'clock at Herd and Horns. We're going to have a variety of alumni joining us, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There's certainly a lot to talk about. I mean, I petitioned to have this entire POV show be me talking Bison football, because there's plenty to talk about. And we get to hear from Coach Kleiman on Saturday morning. And you better believe it, my first question is Carson Wentz. So
you may have a good audience too at Herd and Horns, because you got the Vikings game tomorrow night as well. It might be packed. That's going to be a great time. Again, 7 o'clock. Head out there if you want to see the round table.
Tons of good drink specials too.
And watch some Vikes and Cardinals. Remind you, 10 a.m. Saturday morning, the Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show. Beth Hool, thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. Stay with us when we come back. Hopefully, Azra Nomani is going to be joining us talking about the Muslim reform movement. And always love to know your thoughts about Carson Wentz playing and what do the Bison need to do to win this Saturday. It is going to be an absolute slugfest. We'll be right back.